Ahem. Ahem. Wee 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 wee. Wee 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 wee. Wee. Wee wee. Wee. Okay, bye. I'm joking. It's been a while. Did I fool you with my prank? I don't actually know if I fooled anyone. Probably not. You probably think I'm stupid, which is okay, because I am. But hello, chat. How is it going? What's up? Hello to both YouTube and Twitch. How are you doing today? Welcome back to the stream. Oh. I remember how to stream. It's been a couple days. Are you French? No, I was imitating that cat. Also, by the way, hey Robin, do I have you as a moderator over here? I'm gonna add you as one anyway. Okay, yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. I don't know if I have you over here or if it's just on my main channel, because I haven't streamed over here in a very long time. But no, okay, let me find the video and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. No, I'm not French. No. Like Lady Gaga said, I don't wanna be French. No, I don't wanna be French. I don't wanna be French. What's your bad Frenchness? Yeah, your bad Frenchness. I don't know why I'm so far to the side over here. So let me just okay. Let's see. Let's find a screen. Do I have a screen? Ah, here we go. Here's a screen. This is what I'm yapping about over here. It's this cat. This cat that goes wee 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 wee. How do you guys see this? Oh, okay, that's huge. Okay, anyway, this is what the cat says. Oh wait, why can't I hear the cat? Ah, wait. I gotta put it in my headphones. Wait. Okay. That's what I'm trying to reference. He's going wee 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 wee. Yeah, that's the cat. Anyway. Scuff, I know. It might seem scuff because I have completely forgot how to do this thing called be a VTuber because Em has not been doing her job for the last couple days. We'll be real about that. So I've got some stories to tell you guys, and I finally have some answers to also tell you guys, and I just want to like yap a little bit today because if you haven't heard, my grandpa's been in the hospital. It was a little scary because we didn't actually know if he was gonna make it out of the hospital alive at least, and so good news, he's good. But I have a whole another spiel. I know like Robin and I talked a little bit about it over on the Am I the Asshole? Like one of those that we did, or maybe it's called Just Chatting. One of those streams that we did over here. And so, I have some updates, but let me catch up on chat. Oh, you made me a mod and it restarted the stream? Oh, huh. What if I unmod you? And then remod you, and unmod you, and remod you. I dropped my chapstick lid. Ah! Wah! Wee wee wee. Wee 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 wee. I dropped my chapstick lid. Oh, it's perched on my toe. No! It's one of the eggs, the EOS eggs. Come on, get on there. I don't want to bend down to pick it up because I don't want to hit my head. Come on, I did it. Okay, I used my toe as a cap. And I have my chapstick now. Smack. You know those EOS eggs? Yeah, I don't actually like them, but I got one. I hate it. But it's chapstick. Okay, I need to get situated. Hey, bud. Hey, pals. How you doing? What's up? tell Roba to get 5 GTA so we can all play together. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Also, I did ask Rosa today, and Girly Pop gave me some insight because I'm looking to find someone. So if you're watching on YouTube and like if you know anything, drop a link or something. Maybe even in the comments. If you're on Twitch, I think you can drop links. But let me know if there's like any artists that you would recommend who can do additional toggles because last time we spoke was before I had a debacle where I was trying to get a secondary model made, and let's just say I don't vibe with that artist. They were very rude, and so there was a whole debacle. But anyway, I did not actually get anything made by that person. But yeah, I just want some more toggles, you know? Like, I want some more toggles for this model. So if you guys know any artists or anything, you know, like, hit me up because I just need someone to like make me some extra things, you know. Just a few like extra little bits and bobs and whatnot, you know. But like I don't want a whole new model. I think I've decided on that. But yeah, I don't know why I'm wearing headphones. I don't need to wear headphones. I'm not playing a game today or talking to anyone specifically. I am just chatting. So once again, as always, I am always on Twitch, but I'm also on YouTube over here on my games channel, which, how do you guys feel if I rename this channel and made it just like the same name as my Twitch name, which is Glitter MVT. Yeah, Glitter MVT, so Glitter MVTuber basically. You know, like how would that sound? Is that okay sounding? Because like I know I get so many people who are like confused for some reason between like my other one was just I think it was Glitter M, so Glitter and then EMM on Twitch. And then my channel over here has been Glitter Games ever since I created it. And then I changed Twitch to Glitter MVT because now I'm a VTuber. And it was easier for people to find me and understand that I'm a VTuber, you know, if like I had the VT and the stuff, a little bit of name rebranding. But should I do that over here too? Like, is that okay? Is that a good thing? Would that be good for people? I thought it might be good for people just because, you know, like it might be easier to find just based off of names, but I don't know. Sounds good? I heard Etsy's good. See, that's what Rosa told me. Rosa told me that Etsy was a good place. Because, like, not going to go into details or anything, but I'm not going to use my artists that I had do my model here. I'm not going to use them for, let's just say anything else. But, yeah, basically, I want a couple more things. Like, I've always wanted a wand toggle, and, like, okay, I got my, like, little manager over here. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can pull her up. Yeah, here we go. You see this? Y'all see this over here on Twitch? Y'all see that? That's what I want. I want a wand. I don't actually have a wand. And I'd like to have my hands, you know, like, at least move a little bit or something like that, you know? So I'm, like, looking into, like, trying to find some toggles or something that I can do, or like add-ons or something. I know so many people were yapping and complaining about my hat when I first debuted because they're like, oh my god, your hat's too big, I can't see the chat because your hat is too big. And like I think I want to get like a mini toggle or something of my hat where I could put like my hat over to the side or something. Like, but to be fair, there's a couple of things on this model that I just want to change, like very small minute things. I don't know if I can change it, but like I hate to like change like stuff that like an artist did, but like I told them to make my eyebrows pink and they didn't. And I really want my eyebrows to be pink with the rest of me. And like I wish that like at least the star over here on this side, on my left side over here, you see the one that's dangling off the rose. I was really hoping that that one was gonna like move because it's supposed to be like a dangling chain, and then it didn't dangle. And technically my earrings, I don't care too much. I've grown to like the way they look now. I think they look kind of cool now, but at first I was like, oh, they don't look like what they're supposed to look like because they're supposed to be turned the opposite way. They're supposed to be coming in. And I had that in my drawing and they turned them outwards. I don't know why, but you know, it is what it is. And also, just real quick, I'll show you guys. I'm not the hugest fan of like, you know, like how the stained glass, because this is supposed to look like stained glass. It kind of looks like scales almost. You know, like my torso here kind of looks like there's scales more so than stained glass. It's supposed to look like in Honkai Star Rail how what's her name? Black Swan. Black Swan has this like little like heart broachy looking thing, and she's got the stained glass in there, and that's what I think I did a pretty good job with my design to like, you know, try to showcase that this was stained glass, and just didn't get conveyed right, I guess, and I didn't get a revision. So also I'm dropping frames for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know if that's affecting you guys at all, seeing what I'm doing, but it's back. Anyway, yeah, there's just like a couple things. Like, I think overall, I'm happy with my model. It's just like, there's just like I'm too high up. There's just like a couple things here that I'm not quite like happy with, and I just want like very minute changes, but like I can't really get my rigger to do it, or my artist, who is also my rigger, to do it, because they don't have any of my files anymore. So I'm like, even though I asked you to keep my files because I would be coming back to you, I don't have anything. I can't get anything else. So, also, fun fact, if you wanted to see just the size of this library. let me get in place here. The size of this library is kind of, that's a little bit, not a little bit too big too. Like, this is how I would look if I was actually, okay, let's be real. I'm short. Let's be real. This is how I would look if I was inside of my library here. Okay, let's be even realer. I'm short. This is probably how I, okay, you know what? This is how I would look inside of the library because I'm so short. Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll go to my actual size. My actual size. This is my actual height. This is how I walk into my library, and I'd be like, ooh, a book. I'm gonna try to reach that. And then I can't. And you know why I can't? Because I'm 4'11", and I can't do stuff like that because God hates me and made me short. Anyway. Anyway. As you can tell, I'm happy to be streaming again. It's, oh, why did I glitch like that? That was scary. I like looked away and I was like, I'm just happy to be back because I've had a very stressful last couple of days, and I'm here to yap and talk about it. So yeah, let me kind of move back into my place. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Come here often? Why should you? Why would you? Why would anyone? Why would anyone come here often? I'm trying to get up close to you to show you my eyes because I think my eyes are pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, my eyes weren't what I really wanted from my rigger, but I like them. Like, I was kind of going for more of a Oshinoko style of eyeball, you know, like with the big stars, but I actually kind of like these. They bounce inside. You see that? Like, here, let me get up all in your business for just a second, please and thank you. Hi. Hey, I'm one with the chat. Nya, nya, nya. Look at my eyes. Also, when I do this, I look like a giraffe. Meow. Meow. I don't know what sound giraffes make. Nya. I have no idea, but look at my eyes. I think they're pretty. This is definitely not what I was going for, because like I said, I was going for the Oshinoko star eyes, but I like this one. It's much cuter and much more kind of like individual, and I actually grew to like it. I grew to like it. I did, I did. 4'11", I thought you were 4'9". I have never been 4'9". Let me be clear. Wait. Let me be clear. I have never been 4'9". And I am being very clear about that. So clear. Let me be clear. Exactly. Exactly. I should have named this like M is silly tonight or something because I feel silly. I feel like it's a silly night for M. Silly, 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 silly. Okay, check out Manny. I will. Like, what can Manny like do? I mean, what can't Manny do? That's Manny, the manatee. I watched Manny the other day play one of the Zelda games. It was a very fun stream. Robin's on YouTube too. Wait, what? I looked at my computer. My computer's this way, but my chat is this way. Emma's been drinking chat. Drinking? Oh, bro, you need a comma right there. No, no, no. Listen. This is Em when she's relieved. I have been so stressed and worried the last couple days, so everything's good now. And so I feel like I'm okay to be silly now. I'm being silly. I'm being silly, silly, silly. Because I'm not worried anymore. There's no reason for me to think that my grandfather is going to die anymore, so I'm good. This is a trauma dumping stream. Be prepared. Be prepared. Be prepared. After this week, I would not blame. Yeah, oh my god. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? Okay, first and foremost, continuation of my grandfather's story. So basically, I told you guys this in a last stream, but my grandfather had a heart attack. Pretty bad one. He already has heart problems. This is something that I didn't actually remember, but I was there. I was like 10 years old, but like I was 10 when my mom and my stepdad got married, and this is my step grandpa technically. And so when they got married, he had to have, my step grandpa had to have a valve replaced in his heart, and he actually had a pig valve, which sounds really gross, but anyway, yeah, basically he had to get that valve replaced, and it was a pig heart for many years. Pig valve, not full heart obviously, pig valve for many years. And he's always kind of had a bad heart, and it doesn't help that he has a really bad diet. So anyway, they got him into the hospital because he had a heart attack. It was a pretty bad one. They get him in there, and basically they find out that this valve is not good. Like, when they got him in there, he was not doing good whatsoever. Like, he was practically like just in and out of consciousness, and like his blood sugar was spiking, his kidneys started failing. Like, obviously he has heart failure at this point, but like his kidneys started failing out of nowhere, and like everything was just really high. Like, sodium was very high. So they got him on a restrictive diet to first and foremost try to get all that stuff down. And at first they told us that they were going to have to do an open heart surgery, like a really big risky surgery, and that because his heart was already pretty badly damaged from, like, you know, heart attack, and just like it's not in the best health. You know, he's like in his 80s, he's like 85, and so they're like, you know, they told my grandma, who was staying there, just to call your family, tell them to come up here. This might be the last time you see him. And so we came up there, we waited with them until, you know, like the next day, basically. Like, we we stayed the whole day at the hospital, and then we went home, and then came back the next morning. And when we walked in probably about like 12, because me and my mom had to go drop off my stepbrother for work before we went to the hospital. But when we went in there, they had already taken him back because they figured out that they could do an ablation surgery, which is basically you go into the heart and like I don't 100% understand how to explain it, because, you know, I didn't actually go to med school, even though I wanted to, or thought I was going to. But yeah, basically they go in and they kind of sear off places in the heart with like fire, basically. That's what I took from this. But anyway, they they took him into that surgery, and they were like, we're doing this instead of an open heart surgery, like, you know, really going and digging into the heart, because his like kidneys are, they figured out that the kidneys were failing because of the fact that his heart was failing. And so they got his numbers down. Like, once they got him on a restrictive diet, he had fluid around his lungs too. So they were like, we need to get like all the water out of you, basically. So he couldn't eat, he couldn't drink anything. And once, you know, his body started like returning to normal like levels, that's when they were like, okay, you know what, we don't have to do a big risky surgery, we can do a low risk surgery. So they did that, not yesterday but the day before. And today they told us that yes, it helped a little bit, but he's got what they call a trigeminy, which is basically like, I think it's like 3 little tiny bitty heartbeats right before your actual heartbeat. So its heart is practically stuttering, is what they told us. And so they've got to get those, like, got to get rid of those, because they're messing up his kidneys and causing him to have problems. So they're like, okay, the first surgery, the first ablation helped, so now we got to go in and do it one more time. But they're confident this time that the second ablation is going to fix everything. So they have him set to be released from, like, you know, the like hospital. He's in like the heart ward, and so they have him set to be released next week, hopefully, if everything goes good with the second surgery, which it seems like it will, because the doctor was like very confident and stuff. But like, he's gonna have to go into like it's like a care partner, you know, like residency for a little while, because they're gonna have to manage him because his sodium is still extremely high, and, you know, with his kidneys, you know, like still not doing great. They want someone, you know, nurses to keep monitoring him and stuff, and just kind of monitor his heart while they're there. But like, at least he's alive, you know, like he's in kind of some pain right now, but, you know, at least he's good, he's alive, so that's what matters. That's what matters. But fun fact, they use pig valves because the chance to get a disease from a pig is really low. Really? That's interesting. I've heard people say that you know, like, pigs are very similar to humans, like heart-wise at least, and like maybe even organ-wise, which I don't know, but I've heard that before, because I watch a lot of medical shows. Kind of off topic, but I've been watching a lot of true crime stuff recently, and wow. Scary. That's good. Yeah, it is. It's very good. It's very good. But yeah, it looks like his heart is, you know, doing a little bit better and whatnot, but he still seems to, like, you know, like be in a little bit of pain, because like if he moves, like, to be fair, I get it, because he just had a surgery and now they gotta reopen that wound up again. So yeah, doesn't sound super fun or anything like that, but, you know, at least he's alive. But oh my god, he has been such a menace in the hospital because he doesn't want to eat the food. He's like, this food is so nasty, I want Taco Bell. Taco Bell is what sent him to the ER. His sodium was so high because the day before, he literally went to Taco Bell and got like 7 items off the menu. Got, like, you know, a couple burritos, got the fries, got a whole bunch of stuff that he wasn't supposed to, with, like, you know, a Baja Blast or something. And yeah, he can't take stuff like that. And he's also diabetic, and so it's just like, you know, he doesn't really watch what he eats. He lives by the mentality of, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Give me food. He's like my grandma's like, you know, you eat to live. And he's like, no, I live to eat. Which I understand, but also, you know, when you're in the hospital from eating the way that you do, you know, that that might be a little bit of a, you know, a wake up call. But yeah. What, a thief? Why did we call you a thief? We called you a ghost rizzler earlier. Rosa sent us a video. We have a group chat where Rosa sent us a video about, like, somebody made a meme, a Vine video, whatever you want to call them, about phasmophobia, because if you guys don't know, the 3 of us play Phasmo. We play Phasmo, the ghost Phasmo, you know, phasmophobia a lot together. And basically, it's like you have the camera person, the antagonist, you know, roles and stuff. And I'm the bone collector, cameraman. I always collect the bones, even if they might be an axe. If you know that, you're a real one on this channel. But I collect the bones. Rose is the antagonist who likes to go and mess with the circle. And then Robin's the ghost Rizzler. The ghost Rizzler. We go into a haunted house and Robin's like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, how you doing? I gotta remember how to blush. Oh, I didn't know. That was a bad wink. I went. I'm gonna wink. I'm so smart, guys. I'm so smart. You said I like Bendy and Bendy's a liar thief. Oh, got you. Yeah, we've headcanoned. Oh, hi, Choco Pudding. How are you? How's it going? How are you doing? We're just catching up and talking. So, like, if there's anything you want to yap about, this is the yapping stream. Yeah. We were like, Rosa and I were talking about how Robin gives us Venti vibes from Genshin Impact. I've actually never pulled Venti. Maybe I'll pull Venti. I don't know. Maybe I will too. Maybe I will be. I will stand in Venti solidarity with you. Solidarity. But yeah. So anyway, hospital fine. Grandpa fine for now. Let's hope. Let's hope. Another thing, kind of a bit of a pain. I gotta go out tomorrow and I gotta go buy pants. I don't have any pants. I don't know what's happened. Like, I swear, I think my mom has stole my pants. I think my mom stole my pants. Cause like, I keep looking, cause I'm not gonna lie. You know, I stay home. I'm a YouTuber. I stay at home. And so like, I don't have to really wear like jeans or like any kind of like nice pants. So I wear yoga pants or like shorts all the time. That's what I wear. And I used to have so many yoga pants. They're gone. I'm like looking around my room like, where are they? Why are they not here? I think my mom has stolen them. I think my mom stole my pants because I don't have any pants anymore. So now I gotta go get more pants. But she swears that she didn't. She swears she didn't take my pants. But I'm like, I had at least like 4 pairs of black yoga pants and now I have 1. I know I threw away 1 pair because they had holes in them. And like, they had this, it was this weird fabric where like, you know, like certain fabrics where like, if you throw it in the wash, in the dryer, it's like, it's kind of staticky and it gets all this like lint and hair over it. I hate that kind of fabric. And that's the kind of fabric that these yoga pants were. But they were my favorite pair of yoga pants because they had pockets and they were high rise. They were so comfortable and I had to sadly throw them away. But I need pants. I really need pants, guys. I really need pants. I need pants. Okay, I'll talk about this just a little bit because I won't go into full details, but I'm frustrated. But it's okay. It's over with now, and I'm happy. So, like I mentioned before, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the secret project that I was gonna do. I was gonna get another VTuber model because I was going to be a part of a, let's just say, VTuber app. If you know the app, it's a streaming app. If you know the app, you know the app. But I don't think I can actually mention the name or anything. But I was applying to be a part of that app. But they told me that I had to have, you know, some files from my rigger, who is also my artist / rigger. And so I went to them and I was like, hey, you got those files? And they were like, I don't have any of your files anymore. And I was like, what? Why? Because I told them, I was like, hey, I'm gonna get some more toggles and stuff from you, and like, if you could like do outfit changes and stuff, would that, could you do that basically? And they were like, oh yeah, absolutely. And so I was like, okay, cool. And so basically they deleted all my stuff and they were no longer able to do that, even though I told them like a couple months ago when I got my model finished in November. It is April now. So a couple months ago, they've already deleted all my files and stuff. And so I was like, well, okay, let me try to find someone else. So I found someone else, because they were really good on pricing. And like they said that they were gonna charge like $200, and then they ended up trying to charge me $400. But I was like, that's okay. You know, like that's what I saved up for. You know, original model from the person who made this one. But anyway, commissioned them. I paid $100 for a sketch. Never got that sketched me. Kept telling me, oh, I'll get it done, or ghosting me. Literally not replying to me for like a full day. And I'm like, I know you got stuff going on, but like, you're a week late when you told me that you would get this sketch done now. And it's like, I told you I have a deadline for this app. So basically, I had to fight them to get it canceled because they were like, no, it's okay. I'm gonna get the sketch to you. And I'm like, I don't want it anymore because I don't have trust in you as a artist rigger anymore, especially because they just got a really bad review. They sent me someone else's artwork to start with, and then I saw that person gave them a really bad review because they were like, literally, I kid you not, in the review they said, if you could spend your money on someone else, do it. And like, looking at the model quality and the rigging of like what they, you know, like got this other customer versus what the rigger, you know, like said, this is what I can do, totally different levels. So I'm like, is this art yours? Because I tried very hard to like make sure that, you know, like it's not stolen artwork or AI artwork when I look for like an artist or something. But I'm just like thinking, I'm like, is this even your artwork? Like, did you fool me? Like, I'm an artist and I try my best to make sure that I'm going with another artist who is going to be, you know, like reliable. And I'm like, I just don't feel confident. I don't want to spend $400 on something that I don't think you can deliver. Even though you said you can, the quality that you're showing in your reviews, because they had 2 other people who had like models, you know, they posted for reviews. It's not the quality that you said you had. And so I'm like, yeah, I don't want this. They fought me on it. I filed a claim, and then they decided to give me, you know, 50 of my dollars back. 50 of my $100. So basically I tipped them $50 basically. Because they didn't give me a sketch. This whole time they did not provide me a sketch whatsoever. And like, they kept saying like, oh, I can rush it for you. I can get your full model done in like, you know, a day or 2. And I was like, now I really don't trust you, because I know that you cannot do a model in 2 to 3 days. Like, I'm sorry, even if you are going for 8 hours, I don't trust that. Like, I'm sorry, but I think a VTuber model should take at least maybe like 2 weeks. Like, my model was $400, and I'm not the most advanced. I'm no Iron Mouse or anything when it comes to rigging, but like, I took like 2.5 weeks to get made. And so I'm like, yeah, no, I don't trust anyone who says that they can make a model in 2 to 3 days. I just don't trust that. And so I was like, yeah, nah, you back yourself in the corner with that one. I don't trust that. And so, yeah, that didn't get done. So that project's gone. And so the app that I was gonna work with, nah, can't work with them because I don't have the right files for this model, so they can't even integrate me into the app. So I lost out on a huge project because of, I guess, technically my original artist. And then this new artist kind of fucked me over. And then I wouldn't say that I'm quite fucked over. I don't want to drop any names here, but I did try to apply for an artist to like make a sketch for me, and they basically never got back to me. So I'm like, the art world is treating me unkindly. So now Emily is on, sorry, Glitter. Sometimes I say my full name. It's not like you don't know what I look like. Come on, be for real. Just scroll back on YouTube. Scroll back. But anyway, it's like, you know, I'm starting my villain arc. The Glitter MVT glitter villain arc. Got those villain vibes. Yeah, this is my villain arc, because I have been screwed over by the art community, so I need to learn to be better. I need to become a better artist. I need to be better. I will be better. Like this year, I was trying my best to get better at art to begin with, because it's just a goal that I've had for myself for a long time, is to get better at art. Because I thought, like, a couple years ago, especially during COVID, I was like, oh my god, I'm improving so much, I'm doing so good. And then I quit. And now I think my art is shit again. So I'm like, Hi, Farina fan. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, friendly neighborhood Farina. To all the Farina lovers, I hope you have all the Farina constellations you desire. Amen. In face reveal win. I mean, again, if you're on YouTube, just scroll down. I've talked about this before. I actually talked about this recently because fun fact, maybe one of my friends, my IRL high school friends, might VTube. Maybe they might get into VTubing because they're like looking for something where they're like, I know it might take some time, but they're like, if I could like actually start making a little bit of money, like even like $100 or so a week, you know, they're like, I would do it, because they're like, you know, it looks fun and like, you know, money. And I'm like, hey, you got a VTuber here who could literally help you out. And so I was talking to them and they were like, yeah, I've tried to be a content creator, I've tried to make YouTube videos, but I cannot stand showing my face. They're like, I edit my face and I'm like, I don't want to watch this. And they're like, my voice is okay. They're like, I would not be someone who uses a voice changer. And I'm like, I get that. I don't change my voice. I got this chipmunky southern yeehaw voice, so I ain't changing it. This is me. I'm authentic. But yeah, like the thing is, they were talking to me about it, and I was like, listen, you don't have to ever show your face. Like, I'm someone who, I was a YouTuber and then I became a VTuber. So, you know, and there's a lot of VTubers out there who don't mind showing their faces. It's just some people, you know, like don't want to, which, you know, like to each their own. And I know a lot of people choose to be a VTuber because they want to remain anonymous, you know, don't want to show their face or their identity or anything. I don't mind if you know that I'm also Glitter M IRL. Oh no, you don't have Farina? Oh, bless you. I'm blessing you for the next rerun. This is your blessings. Nodding my head. Farina dance. Farina dance. Farina dance. Yes. I love Farina. Genuinely. Okay, Farina rant real quick. Can I just say... There was actually a lot of content creators when I still had Twitter, which thank God I got rid of Twitter, because, oh my god, there's so many VAs right now who are pissing me the fuck off with Genshin, because they are, like, bullying people, you know, bullying the other voice actor and stuff, which if you know that situation, I talked about it a little bit on my Instagram story, which, by the way, we have an Instagram now, for VTuber stuff, teehee. But yeah, anyway, I talked a little bit of it. There's a really good video. I wish I could remember the name. I wish I could remember this channel's name. Let me try to look it up real quick, because it was a really good video. Let's see. Genshin VA drama. First thing that pops up when I type in Genshin. What's this channel's name? It's called Goatliffy, GOATLIFFY. Genshin ENVAs possibly did worse than bullying. That's a great video. Absolutely watch it. Because I knew about what was happening, but I didn't quite know exactly what was happening in the community. But, yeah, no. Incredibly sad. But with Farina, there was actually a couple, like, content creators that I unfollowed because they were saying, oh, no, Farina's gonna be ass. She's got this ass character. I don't like her. She's just too snooty. I don't like her personality. And literally, I saw once, like, Fontaine, the arc, ended, they were like, you know what? I retract my statement. Farina is goated. And I'm like, don't even. Don't even. I was a Farina lover from the first day. It's the same thing with like Precure, where like people tend to hate, you know, the girls who tend to be a little bit more like, you know, like sassy, a little bit more like out there with their personality, because they get labeled as mean, but you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Y'all see a confident girl, and then you're like, nah, bitch. And I'm like, nah, that's a queen right there. You know? I support women's wrongs. But yeah, no, I've always loved Farina. Farina is one of my all-time favorite characters. Not just in, like, personality and story, but in, like, outfit. Like, her outfit is one of my favorites. Like, my god. Exactly! With Fischl. They were the same way with Fischl. There's this one content creator in my mind, which I won't call them out. But, like, there's this one person in the Genshin community who, like, they, like, literally, anytime there's not, like, a ooh, shy girl or anything, they're like, she's just, you know, she's too annoying with her personality. I'm like, have you ever touched a woman? Have you ever seen a woman? You know? But, like, yeah, anyway. I can't believe Venti is getting a rerun after... There's no way it's been 3 years. No. 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 Don't lie to me. There's no way it's... I swear I remember him at some point. Right? I swear. No. I swear that he was recent. At least a couple months or something. I don't want to believe that, Robin. Oh, he came out 3 years ago? Well, yeah, he came out, but he's had reruns. Did I read that wrong? No, you said rerun. 50's had a lot of reruns since. I was like, there is no way. Oh my god, it's been 3 years since Venti came out. I feel old. Right now I'm pulling for Veressa, and if I don't get her, then I'm going to say for Skirk. Oh, yeah. Definitely. I want Skirk. I think she's cool. I want Veressa, because same thing with, like, Fischl. Anytime a Genshin girly pop gets hate, I'm like, yeah, I want that character. I'm gonna main that character. I'm gonna main the shit out of that character. So, like, the fact that the internet, especially Instagram, has just been, like, tearing her alive, I want Veressa. I want her. Like, if I get her, I get her, but I'm not gonna pay money to get her. But, like, I'm gonna try to pull for her. Like, I really like her design, at least. I think that the pink hair, it's very cute. I do kind of want the other Fontaine girl. I can't remember her name, but she looks like a pastry chef. I kind of want her, you know. Yeah. Exactly, yeah. The reason people don't like Veressa is because she only attacks with her butt, but I think it's a unique dynamic. Yeah, like, I think that they said that she was inspired by, like, luchadors, which are, like, fighters, and they tend to do those moves where, like, you know, you, like, kind of land on your butt like that. And I know people are like, oh my god, she's landing on her butt. But, like, like, it's just a game. I'm not fazed by it. If I saw a girl do that in person, I'd be like, yo, you got some strength to you. I could not flip myself up like that. And yeah. I don't think it's that bad. You know, I think people are trying to find a reason to hate a lot of the times. I don't think it's that bad. You know? Yeah. She does kind of remind me too of clumsy anime girls, yeah. I haven't done the new story yet. I'm gonna do that maybe on stream. I might just do that on my own time, because I've been so busy this week, as you guys have heard. But I'm like, maybe we'll do it on stream. I don't know. I might just do it, like, in my own time, but we'll see. But yeah. You know what? The one thing that I will say that was good this whole time about being, like, having to wait in the hospital is that I've gotten so many of my videos edited. I have filmed so many videos, and then I basically didn't have the time to edit them because I was in the hospital waiting. But then I was like, if I just bring my headphones, the adults aren't talking to me. I'm an adult too, technically, but, you know, the older adults, they're not talking to me, so I'm just gonna edit my little videos. Y'all got content. especially main channel content. Yoga content, and I'm really excited for my next video. So I hope it does well, because I did have to put some money into some drinks. We'll say that. Guess what I finally caught up on? What is it? What is it? Is it Genshin related? Is it Genshin? Is he Genshin? Or is he something else? Oh. 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 Num 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 num. Num 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 num. Oh. On the Archon quest? Oh, are you finally in Notland? Can I rant about Notland? I'm gonna rant real quick because I feel like Genshin fans would see this and be mad, but I didn't like Notland. I think I can say it now that it's over. I didn't like it. Oh, you finished it? What did you think about it? Okay, well let me know what you thought about Notland, because I'm gonna be real. I didn't like it. I was really thinking that this was gonna be like a war-torn sort of world, you know, like I thought, or nation, I guess. I thought people were gonna be at war all the time, not just like every so often the abyss might come in. It's not what I expected. It was actually very friendly, and like everyone's like, Notland is the nation of war. Like all the NPCs are like, oh yeah, nobody ever leaves Notland because it's a nation ridden with war. And it's like, now we chilling in the hot springs. And like, I know a lot of people have talked about the technology aspect, because a lot of people were like, the motorbikes are weird, Kanich's spidey senses is weird, Kachina's Beyblade is weird. Which I get that. I feel like if they made it kind of like Wakanda, how like if you guys watch Marvel, basically I like how Wakanda is like this like advanced civilization that's hidden away. I feel like that would have been perfect for Notland, because their people don't leave, and because I think not a lot of people come to Notland. I think there's like a strict like border kind of thing with Notland, especially before all of like, you know, the Archon quest. If they had went down the Wakanda route, I think that would have been so good. I think that would have made, you know, more people kind of like be chill with the fact that the Archon has a freaking motorcycle. Like, we don't have any horses, but we have Kaya the cavalry captain. And I guess motorcycles too. It's just like looking at Mondstadt versus looking at Notland feels dystopian to me. It feels like we've jumped several centuries, you know, maybe even like thousands of years with technology. Because like that, they don't have that like anywhere else, honestly. So I'm like, yeah, no. I could see it if they went down the Wakanda route. They didn't. I'm holding out hope for Capitano. I was hoping that Capitano would have had a little bit of a bigger impact in the story than he did. Like, I was really hoping that we would be able to fight him, but nah. I was hoping to fight him, because, you know, like, we didn't get to fight him. We didn't get to fight anyone in Sumeru, like, not, besides Belladere, I guess. Well, he's technically Fatui, but I mean, I guess. Okay, fine, Belladere, you got me there. You're a Fatui, even though you're not a Fatui anymore because you erased your identity. Fine. I'll take that back. But like in Fontaine, technically we get to fight Arlecchino, but that's in her story quest. We're not fighting her as like a life or death situation. Because like when you fight her in the story quest, she's just kind of like trying to prove a point, and not actually out to harm like Lenny, Lynette, Femine, and the Traveler. But like, yeah, no, I was really hoping to have like a Capitano fight, or at least something where he just kind of, oh, you haven't done the story quest? Oh, okay. Oopie. No, not another word. Not another word for me. But yeah, like, I was really hoping that Capitano would have at least, like at least had, like, one of those fights, you know, like, where it's very obvious that you're meant to lose the fight, you know? I wish they had something like that, just to show his strength. I think that would have been cool, you know? You know? I kind of feel like it was a missed opportunity with him, because he was just so nice. Like, he comes into the story, he starts trying to beat up Mavika, and then she kicks his butt, punches him in the heart, you know? And like, I'm like, yeah, missed opportunity to show his strength. Like, I get it, she's the Pyro Archon, But like, he's like number 1, isn't he? Of Fatui. I just felt like it was a missed opportunity with him. Oh yeah, the Arlecchino story quest. Hey Kriaria, welcome. Just got my Kyun Kyun plushie. And the seller gave me Idol Pre stickers with it. Oh, nice. Okay, you know what? I have a video coming soon because I've ordered some stuff off of like Mercari, and some of the stuff is from Mercari Japan. I bought at least one Precure thing. I think I only bought one Precure thing. I bought a couple anime things, but I bought a Precure blanket. So I'm excited to show you guys in a video soonish. The Precure blanket, because I like it. It's a little busted, not gonna lie. It's a little busted, because like, I got it for like $7. And like the picture that they showed me is not as prettily printed as I saw. But it was $7, so I was like, it's fine. Oh, question away. But yeah, yum. But yeah. Very stressful week, but I'm getting through with it. I'm getting stuff in order. I'm starting to get like my schedules and stuff done again, my content schedules, and yeah, yeah. I'm trying to get stuff together. Have you seen the Maxor video about Genshin? I don't even know who Maxor is. So I must say no. Let me see. What is that? Maxor? I see Maxor Genshin Impact. What video is it exactly? Because there's a couple. From what I see, there's a couple. What? Oh, I see other Genshin content creators reacting to this dude's video. What does that mean? Wait, what the heck? What do they do? What is the video? I see like literally just about every single Genshin content creator is reacting to the video. What does that mean? Genshin Impact is a playable anime? What does that mean? Also, why is Hu Tao wearing Kokomi's outfit reskinned in this photo? Ah, okay. You should watch it. It's funny. Okay, I'll definitely watch it. I will watch it after stream. See, I'm gonna click on it real quick though. What are I'm curious. You piqued my curiosity. I want to know why all the content creators been watching it. Oh, is it like they're Oh, okay. I think I see. I think I kind of get what this is. It's like a voice acting thing too. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that after stream. Just to let you know, it's super fast paced. Ah, okay. I got you. I see you. I'll watch it. I'm not gonna lie. This might sound a little bit ironic considering I do play a lot of Genshin and stream a lot of Genshin, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't honestly play it that much anymore, like outside of stream, and I don't really watch that many Genshin content creators anymore. Like I used to, like, you know, when the game came out, and for like at least maybe like 2.5 years, I like religiously watched Genshin content creators. Like that's all I wanted to watch was Genshin content creators. And I've gotten to the point now where, especially some of them, I don't like anymore. And yeah, things have happened, and I just, you know, there's only one Genshin content creator who I like. I probably won't say their name, but they don't even hardly do that much Genshin anymore. They play mostly, like, you know, variety games and stuff with a little bit of Genshin sprinkled in everywhere. But yeah, basically, like, I don't know. I just don't really watch that many Genshin content creators anymore. But I swear, I used to spend like every day. Is it me? Is Robin my favorite Genshin content? Yeah. Finally re-downloaded Genshin. After many years. Well, not years, but how long has it been since you deleted Genshin? How long has it been? Yes, Layla. Yes, Layla. Okay, you know what? Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, I watch a lot of Anthony Chen. I like his videos. I'm not gonna lie. I like the Morant channel more. Like I said, thanks for ratting me out, Layla. We're sorry. Peachville on YouTube. Thanks for ratting me out. But yeah. Yeah, no, I watch a lot of Ant because I started watching his videos like when Genshin came out, and then I just kind of stopped caring about Genshin. But I like his horror games. Like he played a horror game, or he posted a horror game today, I should say, and I like watching the horror games. I think those videos that he does where it's like the game on the I can't speak on the what's he called, the Morant channel, where he does these like Taiwanese horror games. Those are some of my favorite games to watch on his channel because I won't play them. I won't play them. Listen, I love the story, I love the graphics, I love the jump scare and the atmosphere of the games. 10 out of 10, amazing experience. You ain't catching me playing that. Let's be real. I'm not shitting myself on stream. Because those are some very scary videos or like games and stuff. I'm not playing that. There's a lot of games that I have played on this channel because I watched his videos. I was like, I would have played that too. But like those ones, the scary ones, the scary Taiwanese games, I'm not playing. You ain't catching me playing that. You couldn't make me. And like I watched recently, he played I'm fangirling. I watched him play a Menti recently, and I like the game. Don't like the ending. The ending was so busted. But like I would not play that because I would be scared. I like watching people play horror games. Like I like watching Markiplier play horror games too, but I just don't really care that much for super scary horror games. You know, like you would not catch me playing like Outlast or Silent Hill. You would not catch me playing those kind of games. I like to watch people play them. I don't like to play them, and I've said this before because I played the first Poppy Playtime. I will not I will not play the rest. I might play the second one. I'm not playing the third one or the fourth one. Too scary for me. Like the third one, because the scene with like the teacher, if you guys know anything about Poppy Playtime, there's the scene with like the teacher where she's like trying to eat your face. And I'm like, nope, not for me, no thank you. And then in Poppy Playtime 4, the newest one, I'm not gonna lie, that whole chapter had me sitting on the edge of my bed watching, because I'm like, oh my god. I'm so scared right now. Because first and foremost, you have Yarnaby who's hunting you down. And then you have this like little sheepy lamb guy. And then you have the doctor, like the quote-unquote main villain antagonist of the series. You have to face off against him, and that's like some like Doctor Who weeping angel. My brain malfunctioned. Weeping angel kind of situation. Can I? Who says Wangel? The Wangels. Weeping angel. I can English. But yeah, like that kind of situation. And then you're gonna face off against Dowie, and then it looks like you're gonna have to face off against Huggy in chapter 5, and I'm like, that ain't for me. Like, I like quick and easy horror games. I don't like things that are too scary, cause I'm a little bitch. I'm not gonna lie, I don't. I don't like too scary. I like just a little bit, just a little. I don't like to run. You know, like in a horror game where it's like, okay, run. And I'm like, no, anything but that, because I hate that. It's like this anxiety, and I know it's supposed to create that, but like I have problems with anxiety to start with on a normal basis. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna be the one to like go out of my way to make myself scared or anxious. Let's see. Oh yeah, you got super sick and pinched your nerve, and then you deleted Genshin for Honkai Star Rail. I see you, Robin. I see you. I do. When it comes to horror games, Corey Kenshin is the king of them. I haven't really watched a whole lot of Corey Kenshin. I know I've watched a couple of his videos. For me, I feel like I'm a huge Cub Scouts fan, and I feel like they're kind of on the same wavelength, because I know that like they're like good friends too. So I'm like, yeah. Yeah. I feel like for me, Jay is my own personal king of horror games, because he plays a lot of horror games, and I think his just like his personality is so funny, because Jay, or Cub Scouts, he'll go in there and he'll be super confident, you know, he talks shit, and then it's just funny when he actually gets like really scared, because then he'll start like screaming and running out, and it's perfect. I've honestly I probably shouldn't have been watching Cub Scouts when I was in middle school, but I started watching Jay because of the Yandere Simulator. Like every teenager, you get in the Yandere Simulator. But yeah, basically I was like, I'm gonna watch this dude. I should have, but you know what? It's okay. I think I turned out cool. Same. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people watch Jay. I feel like Jay's one of those content creators that, like, he's a big content creator, don't get me wrong, but I feel like not a lot of people talk about him, even though he is one of the, like, funniest content creators. He's been around for so long, and I feel like, you know, when you meet people who are like, oh my god, you watch Cub Scouts? Oh my god, yeah, I watch Cub Scouts. Instant friendship. It's like a you know, it's like gold content, you know. Oh, I have a question. What was your inspiration for your VTube model? So my inspiration actually is a conglomerate of like magical girl animes. Like for example, there is Ojimajo Do Re Mi, which they're like little witch girls, and then I also a big inspiration, probably the biggest inspiration for at least my design, was Maho Girls Precure. And basically, if you don't know, that's like Precure is a I almost said medical, oh my god. Medical Precure? I mean, kinda. We actually had that. Kinda. Healing Good was kind of like the medical Precure. But anyway, yeah, basically, you have, it's like a meta series, so it's like every single year there's a new season with a new cast of characters, and it's a different theme, and then like sometimes they'll have like movies where like they all come together, like Avengers Assemble in game. Basically. And the season that was always like my favorite, even though I haven't even fully watched it, is Maho Girls, because I love Maho Girls. So that's a huge design, you know, like reason for my design, because I love the starry witchy stuff. But also I was a very big Harry Potter fan growing up. I've always loved anything that has to do with like wizards, witchcrafty school kind of things like Harry Potter. And yeah, I'm writing a book about that too. It's like Princesses X Harry Potter. It's so cool. But yeah, I just always kind of like your magical school kind of stuff. Like I have a friend who they are, well, it's not you, Robin. I got another friend that you know actually, who is also an IRL witch, and they I remember like going with them to pick up a wand that they got crafted, and I was like, that is sick AF. And so I'm like, yeah, I like this. Like I've dabbled a little bit, but I wouldn't call myself like a proper IRL witch, you know, or like of any sort of religion. I'm just kind of here. I'm just kind of here. I'm gonna be like, I cast a spell on you, and now you're mine. That's the kind of witch that I am. Or like, Avada Kedavra. Like just imagine me sneaking up behind you and Avada Kedavra. Oh yeah. Or like the one with like the little twig. That could be me. That little voice inside your head when you're not feeling good. That's me. It is what it is. It is what it is. if I could ever start my VTuber journey, I would probably base my model around. Oh, that is so cool! My Hero Academia X Genshin. Those are my two favorite things. That would be sick. Oh my god. Honestly, when I did design this model, hi, by the way, I designed my own model. I didn't do the art or anything or the rigging. Oh, I'm too tall. I'm gonna float. I'm floating. I'm just gonna float in air. Don't find me. I did the design, so like the outfit and stuff, but I had an artist do like, you know, the cutting, the coloring, and then the rigging. But I designed the outfit, and anytime I do an outfit design, I actually always look at Genshin. And also Honkai Star Rail, for example. If anyone has played Honkai Star Rail, there's a couple characters that I based myself off of, which for Genshin, definitely Mona. Mona was a big inspiration for the hat, because I was thinking about making a smaller hat, like a little tiny bit of a hat, but then I saw Mona's big hat, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take that hat. So, like, I wouldn't say a huge bit of my costume is, like, Mona inspired, but, you know, the hat at least, yes. But, mostly, Honkai Star Rail, I talked about the stained glass, which I don't feel like it really quite looks like stained glass on my torso, but, yeah, that stained glass is supposed to be a, like, kind of like, I wouldn't say a reference, but, or I guess I kind of reference it from Black Swan with her little, like, heart brooch that she has on her chest, but the actual, like, the way that my outfit looks, I'll pull up a PNG real quick to kind of show you guys, was actually because of Shu Sheng from Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail. Shu Sheng. Let's find you. Su Sheng. Can I get a PNG? Can I get like a full body? Here we go. Save. Save that image. Thank you. Let's see. I don't have any image tabs open in my OBS. What the heck? This is it, right? Maybe. What did I label that as? What did I label that photo as? I'm gonna put you right there on my front page so I know where to find you. I hope. What the heck? Where is it at? I can't open it for some reason. What the heck? What the heck? What if I put it here? What the? I can't open it. Why? Why won't this photo let me open? Put you in here. That's your photo. Image. Open. Oh my god, it won't let me open it. Okay, you know what? Fine. We're gonna sit here and we're gonna do a screen capture. Actually, no, I don't want to do a screen capture. God damn it. Let me try to find one where you can see her outfit. Okay, here. Let me try to find a different one, maybe. Because I actually found out something. So I don't think I can actually stream Honkai Star Rail. Because I tried to stream it the other day. And basically it crashed everything. It crashed my entire stream. So I'm like, well, no Honkai Star Rail until I figure out what the heck happened there. Okay, here we go. Now I can open her up. So as you can kind of see here, I based a lot of my design around Shu Sheng because I love her design. She has one of my favorites. For example, the sleeves. That's kind of the big thing that I referenced from her is like the way that the sleeves and kind of like I guess the torso is supposed to look. The hair I always wanted to have in pigtails because I always wear my hair down in IRL form, but I always loved pigtails. Like Sailor Moon, one of my favorite girls, she has buns. I didn't want to copy her bun look, so I was like, we'll go with pigtails because I think they're cute. But Yeah, like what you're saying, as you can kind of see, the collar I referenced a little bit. Mine's a little bit shorter. Also, the way that the purple thing of me kind of connects, and then you've kind of got this like open chest area. And like another thing about my model that's not quite right is that it looks like it's kind of like a tubey straight line top. Mine was supposed to be kind of like, you know, like cuppy, like how her like boob area is. And also you can kind of see like I have this like bigger skirt kind of train looking thing, and she's kind of has one of those. Like there's a lot of similarities between us because I like her outfit. She has like just like not necessarily color or like, you know, necessarily like design wise or anything with like, you know, the way that her outfit looks, but I like the what's the word, like the way that the clothes are designed, you know, like I like sleeves like that. Originally, my sleeves were supposed to be what her sleeves do. Like my sleeves now are kind of like detachable sleeves that you just kind of like push up your arm, but they used to be attached. Because as you can kind of see on like Shushang, let me make it a little bit bigger. You see how that yellow kind of like comes in, like it fully connects. That's how mine was supposed to be, but it didn't quite get that way. But yeah, like it, yeah, yeah. If you can't tell, I put a lot of myself into Shusheng because I like how her clothes look. Like I like this like big sleeve. I like the puffiness of the upper sleeves. I like the trained skirt behind a minier skirt, and I like the collar. I had pigtails before, but like yeah, yeah. That's what inspired my design. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I'm too tall. Wait, never heard that before. I've never said that in my life before. I'm too tall. Since when? Since when is glitter M tall? My hat too tall now. There we go. Little bit better. Little bit better. Little bit better. Yep. 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 Little bit better now. But yeah. That's my design. That's my design. I'm actually planning to do a stream at some point because, like I said with the other artist, I was gonna get a completely new model done, but I think like I made a new outfit and everything, and I like elements of that outfit. But honestly, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't know if I'm quite ready to change my outfit because I really love this outfit. I love this design. Like, there's a couple things that I want to change, but like for example, I would like to have some more hair toggles. Like, I'd like to have some toggles where like my hair is down or something. Like if I could do it all over again, the one thing that I would have been a little bit more adamant on, besides my eyebrows being pink too, because I just didn't catch that, so it's kind of my fault. But there's a lot of things that I told my artist to fix, and then they didn't fix because they're like, you only get like one revision, and then I didn't get any more, and I'm like, you didn't fix everything that I told you to fix. But but anyway, I would have probably went back and either made it a toggle or just completely made my hair like down and long, and like two little like smaller twin tails, because I've always wanted the twin tails, but sometimes I'm like, I kind of want my hair long with like smaller ones. So like that's a big thing. I want a couple of like hair toggles. Like I would love to have that, you know. Like I don't know if I would ever do any short hair or anything like that, just because I like long hair. Even though my hair in real life, like my hair comes like a little bit around like the little bit lower, maybe like an inch or two from my shoulder. Like on my model, my hair is probably like where the purple and the white connects down here near my armpit. But like yeah, I'm just like, there's a couple like hair toggles that I want. Like I've seen a lot of people who have like thick braids, like two thick braids, and I'm like, those are really cute. I'd like to have hair that kind of like you know, like comes down in the back long, and then have the two twin tails. So like yeah, that's the one thing, is that I would really like to have more toggles for hair. That's a big thing for me. So yeah. Oh, ever since I got a new phone and everything, I haven't been able to play Honkai Star Rails or ZZ. Oh no. Do you play Genshin on your phone? because I remember playing Genshin on my phone, and my phone got so hot one day that I sat it in the fridge because I was scared that it was gonna blow up after playing Genshin for like 15 minutes just to do my dailies. Because I used to play Genshin like early in the morning. Like for example, what I would do is I would take a shower and then I'd get out of the shower and I would sit in a towel and play my dailies. And like this is when you actually had to do your dailies before the new update, where like if you just spend some resin then you can fill out your dailies. So I had to do resins and dailies. And I played it on my phone, and then my phone I felt like it was gonna blow up. Yes, I played Genshin on phone, but it's the cloud version. Gotcha. Oh, speaking of ZZZ, I actually started ZZZ back up again. I'm not gonna lie, that game makes me mad. It makes me really mad. I don't love the way that the story is laid out. I don't love the layout of the game. Like, I feel like I'm so confused. I put up the game and I'm like, what the heck is the main story? Like, what do I have to do to get to the main story? Like, I don't know. I'm so confused by it. But I'm not gonna lie. The only character that I even care about in ZZZ is like Bernice. I like Bernice. I want Bernice. I know she just left the banner. I tried really hard to get her. Didn't get her. But I really want Bernice. I love her song. That's the whole reason I like her. I like characters who are kind of cutesy chaotic like she is. And I want her, but I didn't get her. I mean, I guess I would also say I really like Nicole, but Nicole's a 4-star and you get her regardless. So it's not like I, like have to, try to C6 her or anything, because at least I have her character. But I really want Bernice. She's the only character that I really care to get as of right now. So, yeah. The last time I played ZZZ was last year, and the last story quest I ended off was Belobog. Yeah, I'm kind of starting. I don't know if this is the Belobog quest you mean, but I just started a Belobog quest where they're like looking for the prototype. Sounds like Poppy Playtime, where they're like trying to find like clues about Kalita's dad. Like that's where I just got to, cause I'm not gonna lie, I don't love that. Don't love the game that much. Yeah, that's the part. Yeah. I know there's more. Like, I kind of want to get to the biker gang part, because that's where I'm excited. That's where I'm like, I want to get to, because those characters at least feel cool. I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about ZZZ, but I'm not gonna lie. Even when it was announced and released, I didn't care that much about it. Still, I don't care that much about it. It's like, if it wasn't a Hoyoverse game, I probably wouldn't have even tried it. But I like to at least try the Hoyoverse games, Like, I want to at least play their games, But yeah. Very fantastic. Oh yeah, ask your questions. Yeah, if I accidentally skip over anything because I gap, you are free to just like resend it, because I'm stupid. And sometimes I miss stuff. Let's see. I love Notlin only because it puts you in combat immediately, unlike Sumeru and Fontaine. I get that. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, in a way, that's kind of why I like Inazuma. I know a lot of people hate Inazuma. Like, I've seen so many people, like, for example, I follow a couple accounts on Instagram where it's like people will ask questions about Genshin. So, like, I saw a post one day, and it was like, if you had to say a least favorite nation, what would it be? And, like, if you scroll through the comments, it was all Inazuma. And, honestly, I don't think I have one that's necessarily not my favorite, but like, in a way, I can agree with Inazuma. But I love how scary Inazuma feels. I love the atmosphere. I know a lot of people hate Inazuma because just like the way that, like, for one, exploration. There's a lot of shit that you gotta do. Like, a lot of dispel the lightning and, like, the what's it called? Something Island. The one with Rue. I can't remember the name. But the island, there's a lot of like quests that you gotta do. That's kind of difficult, especially if you don't do the dispel the lightning, like the something chasers, storm chasers, something like that. I don't remember story. Like I get that for exploration, but like I know a lot of people didn't like the story, mostly because of A and whatnot. But like I'm not gonna lie, I liked A. I liked her. I like her. Oh yeah, first. Thank you for the first. Thank you. But yeah, like I don't know. I like how powerful A feels. Like especially when Inazuma first came out, and like still, like she is still the Archon that I think like is the scariest. Like I know people are like, no, Zhongli, but like when we meet Zhongli, he's always nice. Like, yes, he could be a scary god if he wanted to, but we don't actually get to see that. Unlike with A, we get to see her actually become the antagonist to us, the traveler, and she's scary. And I like that. I like the tension. I like how, like, like you're meant to be on edge, because this Inazuma feels more like a nation at war than Notlin ever did to me. Like, you actually see, like, let me try to remember their names. The Conrio Commission and the Tenjo Commission. I think those are the commissions who are against each other, like, big. So basically, like, Sara versus Kokomi and Watsumi Island. So, like, I like that you can actually see the battle. That's what I was expecting from Notlin. Like, I was, Tenryo, thank you. Kujo and Tenryo, yeah. Like, I was really thinking that that's what we're gonna see. Like, the tribes of Notlin are going to be at war with each other. Kind of like how, like, this was. But, like, didn't get that. Everybody was so chill. Didn't love it. Let's just say that. Didn't love it. And so, yeah. Because those two Archon quests are best. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I still to this day, I stand by the fact that I think Fontaine is the best story nation quest and has some of the best outfits. I think Fontaine will probably always be my favorite, just because I loved it. Except for the Fortress of Meripede, I'm not gonna lie, didn't like that whatsoever. And it could just be because it was a huge clash, just because you're going from this like beautiful like water world where like everyone's in fancy pretty dresses, and there's the opera epiclisse, and there's the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal. And then you go down beneath the sea into the prison, and it's all like damp looking and metal. But I'm not gonna lie, scenery aside, I love anything that has to do with like murder mystery stuff. I play a lot of Danganronpa. I watch a lot of murder mystery stuff because I'm insane. I like that kind of stuff. I love anything like that. So the first part of Fontaine, I knew I loved it from the beginning. I saw it because it was like a murder mystery trial. And like the whole time I was like screaming, "This is Danganronpa expired." Like it kind of is. Like I'm not just saying that because I'm like, oh my god, it's a murder mystery game. It's Danganronpa, even though there's so many other ones. There are moments like I'm making a walkthrough series, and right now we just finally entered the Fortress of Meripede, and I'm not gonna lie, a couple episodes I was like ranting because they said something, and I was like, oh my god, that's a Danganronpa reference. Which I'm sure it is, because some of the voice actors in Genshin, I think, worked also. Yeah, some of them they worked in Danganronpa in the series, so like, yeah. It could always just be a nod, Let's see, well, to me, I actually like the Archon quest because they actually fought the Abyss. Ah, yeah, what you only do in the Dane quest, that I do like. I will say that. I do like that. I do think that the best part about Notlin for me is that Notlin feels like the only world so far that ties in the Dane stuff. It's like every time we talk about the Abyss, It's like, of course, it starts in Mondstadt because, Mondstadt is kind of where like the problem starts. That's where we're getting introduced to the world, and first it introduces us to the abyss, which sets us off with Dane. But then it's like Fatui in Liyue, Fatui in Inazuma, Fatui again in Sumeru, and kind of Fatui because Arlecchino is a part of it, but not necessarily. But I wouldn't even say that Fontaine was necessarily Fatui driven. Like, they had a lot of Fatui people because Lenny and Lynette and the House of Hearth and stuff. But like, Notland genuinely feels like it's the only time that it's ever tied in the Fatui with Capitano, and also, the Abyss, which, yeah, we didn't see Dane. And also, I'm just gonna say, I think that the new Dane quest, whenever it drops after this quest here, is gonna be fire. Especially now that we're starting to deal with the Abyss in like the main storyline, and we've learned so much in Notland, like about like the god of death and like all these other gods. And right now it looks like Genshin is teasing the triple moon sisters. So interesting, very interesting. Yeah, like, I don't love Notland as a world, not one of my favorites, but I do think that they did put a lot of extremely, extremely important lore into this story, So, yeah. Exactly, yeah. We haven't learned a lot about Conria, especially outside of Dane. Like, I know it was like 500 years ago, but, I feel like they would still be talking about it. They would still be like, oh yeah, Conria. Yeah, remember that place? But yeah, I definitely do feel like we're getting towards a part in Genshin where they are trying to tie together the Abyss to the main story, though. Because it's always just kind of been a side story, and that's something that I was always super, like, annoyed with Genshin, is that the Abyss stuff always just kind of felt like, ever since Mondstadt, we leave Mondstadt, it's just the Fatui Harbingers, who are kind of like our villains and stuff. Not really too much Abyss, except for, like, a Dane's quest here and there. And like, the Loom of Fate was such a huge portion. I'm really glad that they tied the Loom of Fate into Notland. That made me really happy to hear, because at least, it looks like they are trying to connect these quests. Let's see. Oh, we do get to go to Conria? I didn't know that. I did not know that. I think the next place that we go to, from what I've heard, if sources are correct, it seems like we're going to Nordkrai, which is like the outskirts of the inner city of wherever the Sarisa's nation is. So it looks like we're going to have like a whole like side nation, we'll call it, outskirt nation. And then we're gonna go into like the main nation, because I know people have been saying like, one more year at Genshin, because then we get to face the Saritsa. And I'm like, nah, they gonna push this. They gonna push it for all it's worth. They're not gonna just end while they're at their peak, which, to be fair, I would even kind of argue. I'm gonna open a drink real quick. That's your ASMR. I'm gonna be real. I don't think Genshin's as popular as it used to be, because I think people are just angry. Angry at Hoyoverse, angry at content creators, angry at VAs. People are just angry. Like, I swear, that's like one of the big reasons that I deleted Twitter, is because, like, I just wanted to get on Twitter to see pretty art that people would draw, especially of Genshin, because I love Genshin. And it's like, instead of seeing pretty art, all I would see is people fighting about art, or fighting about creators, and like, stuff that Hoyo's done that's bad. And I'm like, like, I understand, vent your anger, but I just don't want to see this when I wake up in the morning, because it makes me upset. I'm someone who, if I wake up in the morning and I start reading comments where people are angry on like Twitter, I can't do it. It makes me have a miserable morning. And, like, when I wake up in the morning, I like to look at funny reels of funny dogs. That's what I like to look at. Not people ranting and raving because they're like, I don't like this ship, so I'm gonna try to dox this artist. Like, I kid you not, I have seen the worst of the Genshin fandom. Literally, I have seen people try to dox artists because they draw characters and ships, and someone doesn't like it. Or someone is insane and they're like, no, that's my husbando. How dare you ship him with this person? Or no, that person is meant to go with this person. Or like, how dare you make this person straight? Or something like that. Or I'm like, it's just fictional people. I don't care personally. Like, I'ma be fully transparent. You can think about me how you must. I'm sorry to inform you, but I am a Clance shipper. I bring dishonor to this channel by revealing this sad truth, but I am a Clance shipper. I was a Voltron stanny. I was not, in my opinion, someone who was one of the bad ones. Like, I never went out there and harassed people, like some people did. But yeah, like, I can go on about this, but I'm someone who personally, for me, I am a Clance shipper. I always wanted Keith and Lance from Voltron Legendary Defender to get together. They are still, to this day, my OTP. They are the couple that I wanted more than anything. I would sell my soul, actually, to let them be a couple. I would take one for the entire Clance team. For the fandom, I would take one for the team just to make these little dudes get together. I would. But, as we know, in the show, Lance and Allura got together before they killed off the beautiful Space Princess, which I'm still mad about, because Allura did not deserve that treatment. She was a hero, and Lance did not like her as much as he thought he did. I'm just saying that. I don't ship Lawrence whatsoever. Don't ship them whatsoever. There's a lot of reasons I can go into it, but I won't. But I don't think that they should have ever been a canon couple. Like, if anything, I would have had them be a fling, kept Allura alive, and maybe had them realize, well, we're not really, what each other needs, So, like, we're just gonna be besties, That's what I would have liked, but, like, I wanted Clance to be together. And, like, I swear, I saw the worst of the fandom come out after season 8, where people were like, how dare you? Like, they were attacking the voice actor, which voice actors don't have any part in the story. They are not the writers, they are not the producers. They are literally just someone who accepts a job to voice for a character. So if you're gonna critique writing, don't go for the voice actor. They can't really even influence, that much. A lot of times, voice actors are people who, like, their talent manager reaches out and gets them a job. They are not even in contact sometimes with, like, producers and stuff. Like, for example, the English VAs, they're not really in contact with Hoyo. They've got, like, many middlemen in the middle. And so, like, especially when Hoyo does something and people go and attack the voice actors and they're like, you need to tell the CEO Dawei to change this. It's like they don't have any connections to him, really. You're asking for too much. You think that they are able to do more than they really are. It's like asking, like, if you go to Target and you ask a manager at Target if they could, like, just make you, an item that you want. They can't just make it to you. There's someone who works for someone. They work for the store manager, who works for, like, the regional manager, who works maybe for, like, CEO or something like that, company, whatever. There's a lot of middlemen. And with Clance, it made me so mad that people were going out and, one, attacking the voice actors, like, not just Allura's voice actor, all the voice actors. And then they were attacking artists who, just because they drew little like ship art. And, like, it is what it is. It's fictional characters. As much as I would have loved to see these two characters be together, listen, they're fictional. It don't matter that much. I don't think you should go out of your way to ever attack a real person because of a fictional character. That's brain rot to me. That's brain rot. Your fictional characters don't end up together, whoop-de-doo. You don't have the right to go out and harass people. Especially real people who have no part in it. I honestly don't even think that you have the right to harass authors. Like, I see it all the time where, like, people are like, oh my god, I love this book series, but the main character should have ended up with this person instead of this person, and then they'll attack the author. It's not your story. It can make you mad. It can make you mad all you want. It's not your story. That's what they have fanfics for. If you don't like it, write your own fanfic or write your own. I've seen people who literally are like rewriting Voltron because they're like, this series is one of my favorite series, and it's like, you know, my childhood, it's everything. These characters mean everything to me, and I feel like I was failed, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna rewrite the story. Good for you. Good for you. Like, you know, that's what, you know, stuff like shows, anime, cartoons, games, whatever, that's what they're here for, to influence more people to make their own things. You know, like, I've been influenced. I'm writing a book series. It's like a mixture of Harry Potter and Connie Glenn's Rosewood Chronicles series. And, like, you know, that's just how it is. Sometimes I see character tropes and I'm like, I'm gonna use that. I see clans and I'm like, yeah, I could write that, but make it real. Does not mean I'm gonna go out and harass real people. And that's what makes me so mad about the Genshin community. Have you not learned the mistake of the Voltron Legendary Defender community? We came before you. You have not learned the mistakes. But anyway, yeah, that's why I had to just delete Twitter, because I'm like, I can't stand to see this. I went through this already. I have PTSD, fandom PTSD with clans. I can't watch this go down for, like, ships like I'll hate them and Kave. I see that happen so much for them, because literally it's like people are like, they're boyfriends. No, they're roommates. They hate each other. No, they love each other. It's like, it's fictional characters. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Genuinely. You know, it's just an opinion. If your opinion is they're boyfriends, then that's great. If your opinion is they're just roommates, that's great. Whatever your opinion is, because they're fictional. They're fictional. I'm sorry I rant. I talk about this stuff on my main channel and it makes me so mad. It always makes me so mad. But yeah, anyway, I'll shut up about that. I still have Twitter, but I don't get the Genshin stuff for my For You page. Is mostly My Hero Academia and a little bit of Owl House. Ooh, Owl House. I've never actually watched Owl House, but I have that in my list. I have a lot of Disney stuff, like cartoons, in my list. And I really do think that I would like the Owl House if I watched it. It looks like something that I would love, and my frames have dropped, and I don't know why. I don't know why they just went into the red like that. But anyway, anyway. But yeah. Nom. Em was ramen. Em was ranting. Em do that sometimes. But yeah. There's so many good things on Disney right now that I'm like, I need to watch. Like the Owl House. I want to watch, I don't know if it's on Disney because I think it's a Nickelodeon show. I want to watch Danny Phantom really bad. There's a couple things I'm just going to turn around real quickly and look at my TV. And yep. So if I look this way, it's because I'm looking at my TV. I got my Roku booted up. I'm looking to see what's on Disney because I've heard a lot of people have told me that there's some like good stuff on Disney, which I need after watching Moana 2. I posted that video yesterday about my Moana 2 review. It ain't it, chef. It ain't it, chef. That's all I'm gonna say. You're gonna love Owl House. It's about magic. Oh, I do. Oh yeah, I'm in it, Robin. I'm in it. I'm in it. I'm gonna say it like that. I'm in it. I'm in it. I'm in it. Oh my god, they got the Mufasa movie. Maybe I'll have to wait. Is that the actual movie? Bitch, that's the actual movie. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that. Maybe do a review on that. What else we got? We got Daredevil. I'm not watching that though. What else we got over here? Anything that... Oh no, that's the special look. When the Snow White, the live action comes out on Disney Plus, I'll watch it. I ain't going to the theater for that shit. From what I've seen and what I've heard so far about the movie, I ain't going to the theater and paying for that shit. I ain't doing it. So when the live action Snow White comes to Disney Plus, I'll watch it and then review it. Might be a couple months, but I ain't paying for that. Oh, really? I heard the Mufasa movie is crap. Ah, I don't know. See, I do this thing where like I try on my main channel to do better about like watching Disney movies and like talking about the Disney movies and giving a review because I'm a big Disney head. It's what I grew up on, and not gonna lie, there's not been a lot of good Disney stuff. Like I started talking with Wish. Wish I did not love. There was aspects that I liked. Didn't love it. The only new Disney movie that I have watched recently and I've been like, hell yeah, this is good through and through, was Inside Out 2. That movie was great. The first Inside Out was great. Inside Out 2 was really good. It dealt kind of like with anxiety, especially, you know, with Riley growing up and now going into like, I think she's going into middle school or early high school, something like that. Wish.com, yeah. Oh, Minecraft's out tomorrow. I have not good hopes for the Minecraft movie. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's gonna be that good. I'm gonna be real. The only live action movie from Disney of old classics that I like was Aladdin. I liked Aladdin. I'll say, I'm a little conflicted. Well, okay, before I get to that one, the only ones that I think are good are the Aladdin one and the Cinderella one. I think personally for me, Cinderella was the best. I think Lily James as Cinderella and the dress that they used was absolute peak. But yeah, I loved Cinderella through and through. I'm conflicted though with Maleficent because technically that is Sleeping Beauty, but it's more of Maleficent's side of the story. But I'm still gonna classify it as Sleeping Beauty because it is kind of the same story, just from another perspective. I loved Maleficent. There were aspects that I didn't quite love in the second movie, but I loved the ending with like the mother's love because, you know, Aurora's own mother in the movie was the bad guy, and Maleficent became her adopted new mother, and Maleficent literally sacrifices herself for Aurora. She's like, that's my kid now. So like, yeah, I do like those movies. Even though they're not necessarily focused on Sleeping Beauty, I still like them. And I still think that they are Sleeping Beauty. Let's see. There's Belle. I'm so conflicted. That's the one that I feel the most conflicted about because truly, I do think Emma Watson is the best person to play Belle. She is real life Belle. Hermione Granger and Belle. Perfect character for her. But the way that they did the movie was just dirty. The auto-tune was horrible. And like, Emma Watson's got a cute voice. It's not like, you know, like the best voice. She's no like Whitney Houston or anything. But like, she's got a cute voice and it works for Belle. But they auto-tune the crap out of her voice, you know? Like, I'm sure like you could have got away with like using less auto-tune and like maybe even, you know, if you're so worried about her singing, maybe even get like some singing lessons or something. You know, like her voice did not sound bad, but the auto-tune ruined it. Absolutely ruined it. And like the thing about Disney princesses for me is that they're supposed to have this like, you know, angelic princessy voice. The auto-tune ruins it. And like I said, she's got a cute voice. But the other thing that ruined it was the dress. The dresses are the most iconic parts of a Disney princess movie. And genuinely, Belle's was the ugliest. Lily James in Cinderella, the best dress. She has the best dress. absolutely the best. And then I would definitely give Aurora the second best, because hers is more so not like, what it is in the Disney film. It's more so of like that Renaissance style of dress. It's more fitting of the times, and I think that works perfectly. And then with Jasmine's outfits, amazing. The colors, especially the last one where she sings her I can't remember the name. It was like I Won't Be Silent. That song, love that song. But yeah, I loved her outfits throughout the entire movie. But Belle, her dress was shit. The blue, oh my god. The iconic yellow ballroom dress, absolute disaster. Belle's dress is supposed to be big and fluffy with ruffles and like kind of like bulgy kind of ruffles, and then this dress was just like flat ruffles, and the dress was just kind of like A-line and straight, and it misses all the charm that the Belle dress has. And if you needed to see what the Belle dress would look like, in person, look at cosplayers, because their dresses are 1,000 times better than like that one. It's horrible. I will say the only dress that I liked in Belle was the one at the end. It's like the ballroom scene at the end where like the beast Adam has turned back into a human, but Belle or Emma wears this like white flowery dress that's really pretty. That one was the only dress that I liked in the movie. As you can tell, I'm very passionate about the princesses and their dresses. But yeah. Is that the only other princesses, by the way? Oh no, Ariel, I didn't watch that. I need to watch The Little Mermaid. I did not watch the new Little Mermaid, the live action one. I need to watch that one. I won't judge Ariel yet, because I haven't watched it. I don't know what the dresses look like, but I will say, Halle Berry looks really, really pretty. From what I've seen of the teasers and like commercials and stuff, she looks very pretty as Ariel. But yeah, I think that's it of the princess movies. But yeah, if you can't tell, that's my childhood. I will crush the dreams of the Disneys and their live actions. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, I don't have high hopes for Snow White. Like, for one, I think the biggest issue with Snow White is more so Rachel Ziegler, because I know she's made a lot of bad comments and stuff. But also the design of like the dwarves looks horrible. I don't like the CGI. It's weird. You should have gave the role to like real people who could play that role. I hate the CGI. It's like, okay, here's my thing. In like movies like Lord of the Rings, I think CGI is okay for characters like Gollum. Gollum is one of those characters that you are just not going to be able to replicate with makeup, because they are extremely bony, and it would be unhealthy to have an actor who is the weight of Gollum. And the features, like, could you do full body paint? Yes, that would be too much. I think characters like that, it's completely fine. But like, oh my god, even just her wardrobe, like, they didn't even give her the right hair. She didn't even have the right bob. I want live action I can't speak. Live action Treasure Planet. I agree with you there. I agree. For me, I think no, they were doing something with her. I've actually switched recently. My favorite princess from Disney is now Tiana. She's always been one of my favorites, but she's now she's confirmed my favorite, because I just think about it and I'm like, if I could watch one Disney princess movie, or even just in general, one Disney movie, and that was it, what would it be? And for me, it's Princess and the Frog. It was perfect through and through. One of the best all-time Disney movies and princess movies. I love Princess and the Frog. I want so desperately for there to be a live-action Princess and the Frog, because I love, one, the characters, the story, the character growth for Naveen, and I love the dresses. I've said this before, I'll say it 1,000 times more, but I think the blue dress that Tiana wears at the beginning to the costume party is so much prettier than the green dress. I know. She's the frog princess, so yeah, she's gonna have the green frog dress and everything. But the blue dress, she looks so beautiful. The one scene where she's like on the railing and she's like, she's kind of got like her like palm under her hand, looking out at the railing under the moonlight in the beautiful like blue shimmering sparkly dress. Absolute cinema. She looked so beautiful there. I'm sorry, but like the blue dress, the blue dress is the dress that I want for Tiana. I'ma be real. That's the dress that I want for her, not the frog one, even though I do like the frog one. It's pretty. And I do like that Naveen also kind of got in with like the frog like outfit because they were both frogs. It's like homage to their frog form. But the blue dress and even her wedding dress is so beautiful. Like, I know it's kind of the style of the times, but it's just so nice and simple, especially compared to her like frog like wedding princess dress. But like it's just such a good movie. I cry every time I watch it, especially because she always thinks about her dad, and I'm like, I'm gonna start crying. I'm sensitive, okay? I'm sensitive. Oh my god, get out of here, Miraculous. I'm like looking for movies and it's like, you have not finished this episode of Miraculous Ladybug. And I'm like, I know. You're not adding the new stuff. I had to go to YouTube to find that. But let's see. I did start watching Agatha all along. Like a couple episodes. I like it. Couldn't quite get into it though. It is witchy. It is nice. I like it. But I'm like, that's just on me. It's a good show. Don't get me wrong. It's a good show. Don't let me go in, kind of like, off-throw you. Off-throw you. Off-put you. Throw you off or off-put you. I have a hard time when it comes to watching, like, actual TV. I like cartoons and anime because I'm a 2-year-old or something. I just have a hard time watching dramas. Like, for example, my mom is a huge K-drama fan, and also, you know what, I'm just looking at this now. I've never seen Elena Avalor. I need to watch that. That might be more of like the Disney Junior kind of thing, but I want to watch it. She's a Disney princess in my eyes. But, yeah, anyway. Like I was saying. What was I saying? What was I even saying? I don't remember. I'll yap so much that I don't remember what I was saying. But anyway. Oh yeah, my mom. My mom watches a lot of K-dramas, and I'll occasionally watch like an Asian drama because I don't always watch just K-dramas. My favorite one's actually a Chinese drama. And I've watched some Japanese ones, watched a few Korean ones, but like I have a really hard time watching like IRL like dramas. Like for me, my favorite kind of thing is like that shoujo-y kind of like high school, college, cutesy romance. That's what I want. And like it's hard to find one like that because like especially like there are some where I feel like shoujo manga does the best with this, but like there's a couple where it's like the guy is just a dick. That's the best way I can put it. Just dick. Because, like, he'll be just so mean. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but no. Like, how could you like someone who is that mean to you? Like, be for real. Be for real. Couldn't be me. Because if you're mean to me, I'm running. I'm running the other direction. So, yeah, no. Nope. Not for me, not for me, not for me whatsoever. I don't like it when the guy is mean. That makes me upset. I just don't like it. I don't like it. But yeah, I'm just trying to see what else. I don't see anything else on Disney Plus. Like, that's the problem. Is like, I've rewatched a lot of Disney shows. Like, for example, recently I just started rewatching Stars versus the Forces of Evil because I really like Star versus the Forces of Evil. It's one of my favorites. I heard a thing. Did it not show up? Did it not show up? No, I thought I had that fixed. Oh. What the heck? Hold up. Now I gotta see if I don't have it fixed. I thought I had the burb fixed. What?
Fine.
Oh, okay,
Since
well.
you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you.
Oh, there she is. Why does it work there, not over here? Sorry, Layla. Sorry, Lily. I thought that it was gonna work on both screens. Why? It's only on this screen. What the heck? Okay, well. It should work on this one too, but it don't apparently. I'll try to fix it. I don't often do streams though where I'm like this, because I usually will stream from this screen over here. Hey, why are you guys all the way up there? Get the hell down here with me. Who do you think you are? You think you're so cool that you can just be at the top of the screen? No, sir. No. No, get down there. I like bullying my chats. But yeah. Let's see. Let me check and see. I think tomorrow I'm planning to do Am I the Asshole stories again? Robin, are you here by the way? Is Robin here? Bean, are you here? I think Robin has to work, but I'm also not sure. Ah, I thought so. I thought you worked tomorrow. Sad. Because I was going to say, if you wanted to join, you know you're always free to join. But yeah, I get you. You work tomorrow. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, I'm going to do the, Am I the Asshole stories again tomorrow, because I actually really like those. See, if you can't tell... I love to yap. I love doing anything where I just like yap a lot. I love that. I love to yap and talk. It's fun for me. And so, yeah. Tomorrow we are going to be we're going to be reading some more of those Am I the Asshole stories. Because they sound fun. I like to do that. It's fun. It's fun for me. I like it. Let me check. Yeah, and then on Saturday we have Repo. I need to actually change this thumbnail because we have 2 new friends joining us. So I'm gonna try, because I need to get them to get me some what's it called, PNGs of their models. But we get 2 new friends joining us for Repo, because you can have up to 6 people. So I'm going to see about that and whatnot. But yeah, we got 2 more people. And yeah, that's gonna be the streams for this week. I know that I have only streamed 4 days this week, which I mean, not too bad. 4 days, not too bad. I mean, I've only technically, as of right now, streamed 2 days this week. But yeah, definitely less than last week, just because I been very stressed this week with going to the hospital for my grandpa, and dealing with arts and stuff. But it's been a stressful week, because I had so many ideas for projects, and then all of a sudden those projects fell through, and it wasn't even my fault. It wasn't my fault that these projects fell through. But it is what it is. What? Oh, I couldn't read. I would turn it down. Oh, yeah. Repo, by the way, for you guys, Repo is kind of like Lethal Company in a way, and Robin is a notorious Lethal Company hater. So yeah, I get that. I don't mind those games. If I'm with other people, they're okay. But yeah, they're not games that I love to play all the time, but I like to try the new popular games. I've seen a lot of people play them recently. So yeah, but that's what we're gonna be doing this week. I promise I will do better about streaming next week. I've got a lot of ideas. I do want to finish Celestia soon, so we're gonna do something like that, because I want to do more on my Wizard 101 Myth character. I really want to start getting her to the point where she is higher leveled. That's a big thing, is I want her to be higher leveled, and to do that I have to play on the character. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. Yeah. Also, I don't want to speak for you, Robin, but don't we kind of like, I guess, plan some like Among Us or something for like some Kraken's day? Which, can you remind us? Totally not me, because I have been so stressed that I keep forgetting. Well, when is a certain Kraken's birthday? Because I've heard some magical witch needs to mark it down on her calendar. Because she tends to forget magical birthdays. Oh! I didn't mean to scream that loud into the microphone, I'm sorry. I mean, what? I'm in my library. You guys are being summoned here. What? Anyway. I see. I will mark that down, Kraken octopus zombie. I will mark it down, I promise. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If anyone ever wants a happy birthday message from me in chat, just come up here and tell me it's my birthday, wish me a happy birthday. I promise I am not trying to be forgetful. Like, one of my best friends from high school knows this because I've forgotten their birthday so many times. But genuinely, I can't remember people's birthdays. I'm really bad about it. Like, if you don't post something on your story, like Instagram or something, or you have like a birthday event or something, like a stream birthday event, I don't remember. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad about birthdays. Like, I'm great at remembering people's faces and names. Not birthdays. I don't know why. But I've always been pretty bad about that. But yeah, if you ever want a happy birthday from M, just ask. Just ask, and I will sing you a little birthday song. Like for you, Robin, here, look. Wiggle. Birthday. Old. You is old. Happy almost birthday. You are old. Yay. That's your birthday. That's your birthday song. That's your birthday song. Anyway. Like I said, I'm in a silly, goofy mood tonight because I've been going through that trauma this week. I thought one of my family members was gonna die this week. Let me be silly for one stream, okay? I'm 31. Everybody point and shake your head. I don't know why we're but we're no. But yeah. Anyway, I'll get the schedule done for next week. I really want to start doing drawing streams again. I just had no time this week. I was supposed to do one, the first stream over here on YouTube. We didn't get to that because I decided, hey, I haven't streamed on YouTube in like a year and a half, so maybe I should do a reintroductory stream, because last time I streamed on YouTube I was a face cam streamer, and now I'm a magical VTuber girl. So I'm like, maybe we should talk about that first. And then this week I was planning to do the same drawing stream again, and hospital. Emergency room. And stress. So yeah, that didn't work out. But anyway, I will probably try to get a drawing stream out, because I want to do some drawing VTuber streams. I want to draw Rosa. Robin, don't tell Rosa I'm gonna draw her, because the last time I did something like this, I was like, I'm gonna draw Rosa because I think Rosa's pretty. I'm gonna draw Rosa. And then she saw that I drew a picture of her, and she's like, let me pay you. And I'm like, don't pay me. I just did it for fun because you're pretty. And she's like, I'm gonna pay you for it. I'm like, I don't want your money. You're my friend. So yeah, I think I might draw Rosa because Rosa's pretty. Rosie's very pretty if you haven't seen, but yeah. Anyway, I think we'll probably wrap it up here because I need to go eat some food. Fun fact, hospital food is shit. Nasty. Ugh. Even the cafeteria. I made the mistake the first time that because he's like, my grandpa's been in there for about like a week and a half now, and so we've been up there like every couple days, you know, every other day, because like some days he's had surgery and he just has to rest afterwards, so we're like, we're not gonna go up there and bother him, you know, he's okay, he's alive, that's good. But the days that we've been up there, the first day I got sushi. Hell no. Hell no. Do not get the hospital sushi. It tastes like straight ass. It's nasty. Don't even attempt. I repeat, do not engage. So bad. The next is that they had a Chick-fil-A there. And the Chick-fil-A, it only had like sandwiches, like the chicken sandwiches, just like spicy, non-spicy, salads, and like wraps, and then they don't even have the fries, they had chips. And I'm like, I don't want to sound like I'm being a big back in the hospital, but like, I don't want the chips, I want the goddamn fries. And even when I got my sandwich that day, the sandwich was like not good. The chicken was like fatty, and I've only had Chick-fil-A a couple times. It's never been that bad. Like, I actually think Chick-fil-A is really good for fast food chicken. But, like, nasty. Nasty. And then, I got a burger there. They made, like, smash burgers. But, like, the thing about the hospital is, you know, it's not like a restaurant. It's like they rent out places to, like, a couple, like, small, like, you know, businesses or chains or stuff. And the burgers you can't customize. So I had to get a burger that had onions on it, and it ruined the flavor because I hate onions. And I had to douse it in ketchup, and it was so overcooked too. Like, when I say medium well, I mean medium well, not medium well over what medium well is. Like, I don't want to eat tar, you know. And then the last, which was today, I went to Subway. Subway was good. You can't really mess up Subway, except that I did. This is my own fault. Is that the guy, one, I couldn't hear him because we went at lunchtime and it was so freaking busy. Hospital cafeterias are so busy at lunchtime. But I went and he asked me, one, do you want cheese? And I did want cheese, but I just instinctively went, didn't say anything, just went. And I'm like, no, wait, I did want cheese, wait, no. But I was too scared to actually say, oh, can I actually get cheese? Because I feel bad about doing that. I'm so stupid. And then he asked me if I wanted it toasted. And like my mom and my stepbrother were there, and they got subs too. And they were like, yes, we want it toasted. And so I didn't even think, and I just went, yes, I also want it toasted. I didn't fucking want it toasted. I wanted it to be just like bread that I had to yank off with my teeth. Because when I get Subway, I get a veggie sub. My Subway order is lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, olives, and mayo. And I didn't want it toasted because the freaking flakes get everywhere. And it's so hard to eat it because it's like flaky. And I'm like, no. I just wanted a regular sub. Why did I say that? Why did I sabotage myself? And the lettuce, oh god, the lettuce looked ass. Can I just say that? The lettuce, literally, we get there at lunchtime. They just open up. And the lettuce is like brown looking. I'm gonna cry. Because it's not cheap. Hospital food is not cheap, okay? It's not cheap. That sub was like $7. Just for a sub. Half a sub. What is it called? Like a 6-inch sub? And like a bag of chips and like a drink. It was like $7. Maybe a little bit more. But like, goddamn. The hospital is bleeding me dry. I'm gonna cry. Don't get sushi at the hospital. I spent $12 on like a big thing of sushi because me and my mom were gonna share it. And nah. It tastes like you went to the back alley and got sushi out of the trash can. It was rubbery. The rice was nasty. I don't know how to describe the rice other than it was just mushy. It was like you know how slime sometimes looks like food? That's what it looked like. Nasty. But anyway. I will leave you off on that wise word of wisdom. Don't eat the hospital food. Unless you're desperate, like we were, because we didn't want to leave the hospital. Don't eat the cafeteria food. It's not always that great. But like the thing is, some of my family members, like my grandma who's been staying there like every single day because my grandpa's admitted there, she's like, no, I get the smash burger and I like it. And I'm like, yeah, well, you like meat that's overcooked in onions. So like, good for you, I guess. I don't. But but yeah, anyway. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and then we'll have a collab. And yeah, maybe we'll do something Sunday. I don't know yet. But anyway, hope you guys had a very great stream with me today. And I hope you will have a very great rest of your week. And I will see you next time. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.